Shares, how we all doing today? What a day it's been on the market. Price really pushed up today on SPY, and overall in the markets we were able to hold some important levels. But let's get right into the price action review. So first one we're going to be looking over is Tesla. So Tesla right here is starting to enter into a symmetrical triangle pattern as indicated right here from this trend line here and this trend line here. Now the big thing to watch for tomorrow is if we can break out above 259.86 and hold it until close. That'll be a big catalyst to upside and would probably end up breaking down the supply zone, considering that price has been in here for 1, 2, 3, 4 days now. So liquidity is starting to get drained up a little bit. And then if we start breaking to the downside, just watch 255 and 253, the bottom part of the symmetrical triangle. Now, if that ends up happening, just watch for the breakdown. But right now, as we all know, symmetrical triangles are a consolidation pattern. So just keep that in mind. Price action is not going to go bullish or bearish. It's just going to stay in the pattern until it breaks out. So the next one that we're going to be going over is Microsoft. So Microsoft today ended up closing at 329.82. Not a bad day at all. As you can see here, as I mentioned last week, that if we end up coming into this demand zone here, that we're going to push upward and most likely going to come into this 333 area. Now you can see here today we closed at 329.82, which was a big level. Now the big thing is what I'm watching for tomorrow is the high right here, 330.40. If we can close, I believe that's the high, isn't it? Yeah, 330.40. So if we can close that tomorrow, because I believe that's where we end up bouncing today. We're 10 cents off. The high today was 330.30. So if we can close 330.40 tomorrow and close above it, that would be a big thing. Definitely a big catalyst for Microsoft. So just keeping that in mind. Now if we start breaking down to the downside, watch 321 and 324.78 would be levels I would be interested in on Microsoft. Now on Apple, see what we got here. So Apple here, as you can see, is breaking out of this supply zone, which is going to be very big. Next level that I'm really watching is going to be this area right here. Let's move this trend line down. I'd be watching 180. Now I think 180 is going to come pretty fast for Apple, but just something that I'm going to be watching for that. Now if we start breaking down, watch a 21 EMA and watch the 10 EMA. Unfortunately, I did sell my position. I bought it like right here and got out of it. Not the best move, I'll admit that on my part, but it is what it is. Move on, find another trade. So that's what I'm watching for Apple. If we start breaking down, watch 176.79 would be an area of interest. And then if we start breaking upwards, watch 180 for tomorrow. And now we're going to go over to NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, as mentioned before, is trying to complete this head and shoulders pattern. Today we pushed up, kind of got indecision. Support, as I mentioned a few days ago, was at 448. As you can see, 448 was a major level to hold. So this could be the catalyst upwards to that 468 marker. Now, 457.82 is going to be an area to watch for tomorrow. We might just get some consolidation in this range. So until we break out of this range, I'm not really going bullish or bearish on NVIDIA. But so just keep in mind you got that going on. Now for SPY, let's see what we got here. So we closed at what price? 432.29. Not bad. Now keep in mind that we are hitting that 21 EMA. So we might get a bounce off of that tomorrow. So the big level I'm going to watch tomorrow is going to be the close of Friday, 429.54. So let's put that in right now. So let's watch that for tomorrow if we start breaking to the downside. Now if we start breaking to the upside, first level I'm going to watch is going to be right here, 435.86. And then 438.57 would be the gap fill. So just keep that in mind for tomorrow. And just keep in mind for this week that you also have the CPI, you also have PPI. So there might be some volatility tomorrow as expected for those big news events. But that's what I'm going to be watching for SPY tomorrow, and all the big holders. Good luck with your trades tomorrow, traders. And please like or leave a comment, subscribe. It would be much appreciated.